question.
Okay.
When did you start performing, like, officially?
Okay, so I started performing when I had 6, 7 years old.
What were you doing?
So I was diagnosed with ADHD, and my mom would take me to my sister's classes. She did flamenco football for the longest time, and as a joke, I would make fun of them, and I would put on the dresses and like do all this stuff, and like I was making fun of them.
Yeah.
But they realized that I was actually kind of good at it. So they kept putting me in the classes, and I was standing in the back and like, go on stage, do this, whatever. So I just did it.
Was the end goal kind of like, okay, I want to be a successful musician, like I want to get famous, or was it kind of like, I'm just having fun?
It's just having fun. I didn't know any better.
I think that people sometimes glamorize people like musicians, but I think that their lives are actually really hard. Like you said, they have like a lack of privacy and very like critical judgment placed on them all the time. So, in your opinion, what do you think was the hardest part about being signed to a label?
So the hardest part about being signed to a label, there's a constant look. You have to look a way that they expect you to be. Now, whether you agree with it or not, it doesn't matter. If I don't want to wear a pink jacket in a video, and they're like, no, you're going to look good in that pink jacket, why are you looking at that pink jacket? Sometimes, you obviously have your own say in a lot of things. Like, I want the music to sound like this. I want the music video to look like this. This is who I want in my music video. You have a lot of say as a solo artist, but as a group, we had to look, cohesive. We had to make sure that everybody was happy in the sense, and that's why working with 5 people was a little hard.
Yeah.
So in the sense of wanting to be your own artist, there's so many laws and contracts and things that you have to look and check out the fine print when being a part of a record label or acting agency, stuff like that. Like, I couldn't have a beard. Like,
really? How much did that hurt you? How much? I think it's worth mentioning that right now, Drew is a beard model. That is what he does. So for you to no beard.
Yeah, it was hard. Like, and finally the one day where I was just like, I'm gonna start growing it. And then the next, I think 6 months later, I got a call and it was like, hey, we need to shave your beard again because we have an audition for you. And I was like, and people just expect things from you. And especially you'll get messages like on Instagram, Twitter, emails saying like, oh, why haven't you produced this? Why haven't you done this? Even from fans, I didn't like this song. Well, I didn't ask you if you didn't like this song. I just put it out because it's what I was feeling. It was what came to my mind at that time.
This isn't about you, Barbara.
Yeah, exactly. So you're not going to please everybody. That's the other thing. You're not going to make everybody happy. You're going to have a lot of people who are just going to be like, oh, it wasn't the old thing, or I don't like the way they look now. I didn't check up on anything. All I did every day was focus on myself and made myself better every single day. That's all that I cared about. Because of the fact that I can't stop for 5 minutes and have somebody affect my entire day and my emotions on writing music. Because if I'm already in a set, if I'm already in a mindset, then this one person can completely screw up the next record. This person can screw up the next song that could be a hit. Just by listening to their interview or listening to what they have to say about our band and what they have to say about other people and what's going on in these worlds.
Final question.
Okay.
No pressure. Do you have any advice or any pro tips for people that are trying to get themselves out there, whether it's musically or dancing or just anything like that? How to start?
Copy the right cat.
Copy the right cat.
So it comes down. Some people say who you know, what you know, how much you know, what you need to know, all these other things in music. But if you solely believe that what you have is worth everybody's time, then you need to believe it, pursue it, make yourself better. Every day there's constant stuff coming out that people are. There's new ways of playing the guitar. There's new ways of setting up vocals. There's so many things that people aren't giving themselves and allowing themselves to try and make themselves different. Everybody wants to be what somebody has already created, but copy them into a sense to where it can at least get you a platform. You can't get frustrated with people not wanting to listen to you. You can't get frustrated with people not wanting to hear you out or anything like that. It's always going to come down to staying and not having anybody's permission. You don't need permission from everybody to do what you want. As an artist, as a musician, as an actor, as a performer, in any way, shape, or form, you don't need anybody's permission to do what it is that you wish you would do.